So you want to start your own AI automation agency and you don't know how. Let me tell you how I got my first client, what I went through, how long does it take, and how much did I spend to get that first client, and how can you implement it into yours. Here's what we will go through today. The introduction of AI, AA, outreach methods, what I spent, our target audience, the offers, the closing methods, and also the most important part, the lessons throughout the journey. So introduction to AAA or AIAA, whatever you call it. We automate businesses workflows to save them time and also increase their sales. That's the most important part. Increasing their sales, because time, well, it is harder for to calculate time, how much you can save time, because, well, unless you have a big data around their workflows, then it is fine, but onboarding them and getting your first client is kind of hard. So outreach, our first outreach began like 2 weeks before we gotten the first client, and we went from software to dealerships. That's a big gap right there, but yeah, we were trying to throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. We did calls, Facebook ads, and email. So for calls, well, people are intrigued about AI, AA, but in order to work with them, we need credibility, we need trust, we need support, we need an established company before they would trust us. Also for emails, there's no response for that, unfortunately. But for Facebook ads, that what was working for us. So we test ads and we fine tuning that method instead of calling and emails. So we put our ads into a testing method, which is this paid media funnel tracker. This basically just pinpoints what we need to change about the ads. So let's say the insert form, the C, the form one is under 1%. The click-through rate is above 1%. So we should basically know we need to change the form or change the comments. This basically just pinpoints what we need to change about the ads. I'll link this below in the description so you guys can use it as well. And our ad spend, we went from 10 ringgit per lead in the first 3 days to 4 ringgit point 01. So that's a major difference. So you need to make your ads a winning ad. So you put it into a testing method over and over and over. If it increases, then you're doing a bad job, right? So our target audience, we target creators with large audience because we want to automate their workflows. We're not like SMMA. We are not looking for getting the leads for them. We want to handle the leads for them. So that is why we want large audience instead of small audience. We look for people that are high ticket selling, like houses, medical care, and cars, probably software as well. Whatever high ticket, they need the stuff, right? They need the stuff. This is what we offer to them. Essentially, it depends on the automation itself, but you cannot say to your leads or your prospect, oh, it depends, because people hate that word. It's just like, oh, are you trying to scam me? All right, so you cannot say it depends, but essentially it depends on your automation. So for the first client, to get credibility, to get trust, you need to provide a free trial for them. Most software as a service or service as a, well, service provide free trial at the beginning stage. So we implement that method and we provide a 14 days free trial. We also pinpoint that into our ads. So maybe that works. Maybe that is the reason why people are clinging into our system. And we also provide plans. well, this is just an advice. You can provide different methods, but we provide plans to make it simpler for them. We don't want to make it complicate, like billing usage or something like that, where they don't know the exact amount, right? The closing method that we use, well, from the Facebook ads itself, then the prospect will fill out the lead form, and then we got turn the leads. So my job is to get the leads into a meeting. So for responsive calls, like leads that are taking my calls, I would just redirect them to closing, redirect them into a meeting, not into buying my product, but into the meeting, because at the meeting I can explain a lot of shit that I can sell them into, and then we will board them. That's easy. So the lessons throughout this journey is speed is absolutely important. Alright? You need momentum because you're not making any money. You're not making any revenue, any profit. So you need you need momentum to give you motivation. You need momentum to like give you this drive to create money. So speed is absolutely crucial. You need to create irresistible offers. Create offers that they cannot, they won't, and they will never say no to. Follow up like crazy isn't following up daily, but essentially it's just giving out different methods like building curiosity and giving out images of what your service is, and yeah, just have a system to follow up. So have a system that builds curiosity, but essentially it's just to book them a meeting. Lastly is the most important part. Be patient, but not complacent. Alright? It's you versus you every single day. You need to beat yourself up. You need to beat yourself in the past, because there's no going backwards with this one. You need to make progress, unless you won't grow. So, yeah. Thank you so much, and I hope you will get your first client or 10 clients, 100 clients. Fuck it, bro. Just try your best, and something will stick.